everybody, to the Cardboard Cave podcast. Been a lot of really crazy stuff going on in the last few months. Thankfully, friends and family here in Puerto Rico are okay, but with the whole Hurricane Fiona thing, a lot of people lost their homes and lost a lot of family members. But I just wanted to shout them out because they've been through a lot this year. And with that, I want to go ahead and continue on to tonight's podcast. Unfortunately, John and Alejandro couldn't join us tonight. They're all busy. But we do have the master of the cube, the master of the dark arts, my good friend, JP.
The cube's been been dismantled for a bit.
That is true, but you know what? It'll come back at some point. It'll come back better than ever, JP. It'll have Jeweled Lotus in it or something. I don't know.
Maybe one day.
All right. So
I have a lot to talk about. Let's
yes,
just get started.
yes. Speaking of of things Magic the Gathering, the first thing that JP wanted to cover over here was the cheap
lighthearted
Planeswalkers. Yes,
yeah, the lighthearted thing. Let's just start with the lighthearted thing.
Let's start on a positive note. Am I right? So here we got the Hasbro Pulse website with the little chibi walkers over here. So you got your traditional foil and your regular foil, right? So you want to go into the pretty one? I don't know. I just picked the non-foil. You can see the art better. Oh! I didn't know it did the little thing. Look at that! Look at that, Elspeth.
Yes.
Oh, she kind of reminds me of what's that anime character? I'm trying to think of one that's like with the little pose and like the hood. I remember there was like one character that I like associate with that image a lot. Whatever, but it's super cool. I don't know. You tell me what do you think about these, JP?
They all look adorable. Can you zoom in on Garuk or?
It's not letting me. Hold on. Let me get another picture. See if there we go. That's a little better.
Yeah, it's a little better. They're all adorable. So in this secret lair, we got Elspeth's Son's Champion, Narset, Parter of the Veil, Parter of Veils, Garuk Wild Speaker, Saheeli Sublime Artificer, and Sarkhan Vol.
Gotta get a better picture.
Interestingly, that they chose Sarkhan Vol.
You think you would go with like the 3-color?
The master, or either the 3-color or the mono red, the masterless. Because that
masterless, because that would be like the little what's it called? Like the Super Friends combo, essentially.
Yeah, get it? It's like a little
just
Super Friend package.
Get it like super on theme. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind that's the Saheeli they chose. I think the other one already had a stained glass art, and this version did not.
It was
actually no. This version had the stained glass art. The other did not. So it would have been nice to see an alternate art for the other one, actually.
Yeah, I think she's like the better, definitely the better of the two. Like it's too much combo potential.
The one that can be your commander is probably the better one. But for the most part, yeah, and that's one of the best Garuks. Just +1 on tap 2 lands and -4 overrun.
He's got the little. I just noticed the little wolves at the side.
Yes, that's why I wanted
to cute,
zoom
man.
in. Yes. Also, this is the best Narset, 3-mana Narset. Just mostly because each opponent can't draw more than one card.
Yep.
That's basically it.
It's fantastic. Backs up a board.
They're all just cute. Honestly, there's not much to say. They're just very cute. And there's a little special surprise later on because there's one that's part of this, but not part of this.
Exactly. So let's move on. I think we're going to move on to like Brothers War, right? So we got some really fun spoilers that have just been accumulating over like the past week or so, or 2 weeks almost.
Yeah, let's go with the bottom for the first things.
Ooh, okay. Yeah,
we
got a bunch of comments. Those are always interesting.
No, the lands, the lands. Look at the lands.
Yes.
Look at those lands.
I was trying.
Look at the they're so
Honestly, though,
good.
my favorite one is like my favorite one of the mountains is probably this one because I enjoy like something a bit more of like an abstractor image, but that thing looks insane. It looks like it's gonna
That's
tear you apart.
I'm
It looks
pretty
like an
sure
Elden
that's
Ring
the
enemy
Dragon
straight up.
Engine, but we'll
This
see the
one, the
Dragon
Dragon
Engine in a
Engine.
we'll see the
I
Dragon
think,
Engine in a bit.
yeah,
That forest next to the Dragon Engine is
this guy.
that golem protector on with the it looks so good.
Yes,
Actually,
that's what I
not a
was.
fan of the swamps as well.
If this one here just more of like a Phyrexian creature actually, like bonding
Yeah.
with the tree.
Yes.
That's really freaking cool.
But that golem thing is that's so good.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the swamps. The second
Okay.
swamp, I guess, looks pretty cool with pretty far. Again, the
Yep.
island with the large golem, just like it
Yup.
looks like a coliseum, and the lights just pointing at the sea. That
Actually, I
looks
hadn't
so
seen
nice.
that one. That's really cool.
And the plains with the giant like mech looking Phyrexian monstrosity.
I like this one because it kind of looks like the ones from Star Wars. Instead, it has like four legs instead of like
Yeah,
the ATST that has six. It has like the four. It looks really cool.
yeah. So
We got some art for the new
yeah,
planeswalkers too.
so we're getting Teferi.
Obviously, he's the star of
Sahili,
the show
the
today.
name's gonna be Filigree Master. We're gonna get Gix, Yawgmoth's Praetor. We're gonna get Hercule, the Master Wizard. We're getting my girl.
Ashnod. There's, if I'm not mistaken, Gix. Gix already had a card before, right?
There's Priest of Gix. I'm not sure. I don't think he had a card.
Was he like the Vault
And
Keeper or something? Or am I thinking of like a legendary
no,
creature that was like the Vault Keeper of Gix or something?
no, that's from New Phyrexia. Yeah, that's not a.
Okay,
So Gix did not have a card. He might have had like the Urza treatment where Blind Seer is technically Ursa,
gotcha.
but he there's no actual Gix per se.
All right, so we're getting it in this set, so this is fantastic.
Yeah.
And then we got Hercule over here. I have no idea who Hercule is actually.
So the only card I know about Hercule is Hercule's Recall because it returns all artifacts and it's used in either. I'm pretty sure it's target
interesting.
players. I can just Hercule's Recall. Return all artifacts target player owns to his or her hand. So in Cheerios, you would empty your hand, play that, put them back in your hand, replay them, and then you
Yeah.
just generate so much storm that you just kind of go off.
That just kind of makes me wonder. Like, it says Hercule Master Wizard, so are we getting like an artifact based commander, or is he just going to be like, like doing more like spell oriented things, more wizardry stuff? It's
He's
interesting to think about because I
probably
just don't know the
related
character.
he's probably like in terms of lore and stuff like Teleria or Nominaria, artifacts are a thing, so it's probably very much connected. Even though like this set is very much connected to artifacts by being connected to Urza, Mishra, like because of the Brothers' War, the Phyrexians. It's just everything's connected with artifacts.
Yeah.
So, would you like to start with the search engine?
Yeah, talk about Ashnod though. Nah,
My
but
girl,
like,
my
yeah,
girl.
exactly. Like I
I
thought,
love
like I
her.
was here, like, were you gonna skip her like that?
Yes,
Come
no,
on,
no,
my
no.
guy.
I said my girl's coming. Ashnod, the Flesh Mechanist. There's not much to say. If you have been a whether you're a long time listener or you're listening now, I love Ashnod. Ashnod's Altar is my favorite card in all of Magic. Ashnod's Altar embodies what I do in Magic in general. So I am very much excited to make her, whether she's shit or not. If she's absolutely shit, I'm gonna be very sad. I'm gonna try to make her probably anyways, but I really hope she's strong. She's like red black. She has to be okay. These are my predictions. I'm gonna predict because that's how excited I am for Ashnod. I'm gonna predict because Ashnod's Altar is the most popular card in relation to her. I'm going to predict that she is going to be a 1 red and black 2/3. So 3 mana 2/3. She's gonna have a tap ability, which is sacrifice a creature, and you add mana in any combination of red or black of your choosing, or colorless. So because he has to the sacrifice and and adding mana. Then she's gonna have a secondary ability that when something dies, or when something that would trigger either a die effect, a sacrifice, or something to give you something to sacrifice.
Hmm.
Be very cool if the mana she gives you is equal to the power, because then you can do shenanigans, very much similar to Selvala.
Mm.
Back in Commander Legends, back in original Commander Legends,
Hmm.
Mark Rosewater released a list of cards of legends that were supposed to be but never were,
Okay.
and they were in their concept stage.
Gotcha.
Ashnod was in one of them. And Ashnod, what she did was Ashnod's altar on a legendary creature. That's what she did. That's it. If they take that route, I'm going to be kind of disappointed because that's pretty lazy.
Yeah.
But having two Ashnod's altar in the deck, basically,
It puts
Ashnod and her
Ashnod's
altar,
altar in standard, which is kind of funny.
which also, but yeah, but she in the Commander Legends preview, she would have been
Also, thinking about an
three black
Ashnod's
and red.
altar in the command zone, though, is a little.
Yeah, but she was going to be 3 black and red, so that's 5 mana. A 5 mana Ashnod is good, but not broken because it's 5 mana in standard, at least. 5 mana
Gotcha.
Ashnod's Altar in Commander is fine. I'll pay 5 mana for that.
Yeah.
But those are my predictions. She's going to add mana somehow by either sacrificing or killing or something. And she might draw cards because or either she might draw cards or she might create creatures.
That's what I was thinking. Like
I
with
think she
with a name
creates. She's
like
going to be
Flesh
creating creatures.
Machinist, I thought she was either gonna like, even though yes, mana ability or like sacrifice
A
things, but
one-one
also
construct or like a
like a
thrall
flesh
like
golem or
creature.
something.
Yeah, flesh golem. Yeah.
Or
Yes.
just
Yes.
like Phyrexian golem. I don't know, something. I don't know, something
Yeah. Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. Those are my
But yeah, that
predictions.
was like I thought that
Um,
she could either like
Chris,
bring creatures back. What's up?
if you pull that card, this is I have like 4 friends that already agreed that if they pull it, it is mine. I have dibs. If you
All
pull
right,
it,
I
please.
got dibs on Urza then.
Yeah, you can have if you can have Urza. You can have Urza as much as you want.
Yes, please.
You can have Mishra, and I like Mishra, but
Mishra's really cool, but I just really want Urza because I'm already building on the blue white theme. But we'll get
yes,
into that some
and
other
you
time.
wanted a blue white. This is blue white artifacts and
Yeah.
instants and sorceries. This is like perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Ooh,
Surge
ooh,
Engine.
ooh, ooh. Surge engine.
I'll
Actually, go
keep
through these
gushing
like
up.
one by one instead of just having. Nah.
Yeah, because if we don't continue, I'll keep gushing about Ashnod and what she could be, and then get disappointed when she's
Oh,
not
we
any of
actually get the alternate arts here too. That's actually kind of really
them.
nice.
Yeah, the Surge Engine alternate art is very reminiscent of, God damn
A
it,
frog.
no, it's a God damn it, it's a 2 mana artifact that sacrifices artifacts and gets +1 counters. Arcbound Ravager.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I can see it.
Uh, it has several. Okay,
It's just like another one of these build up creatures like that we started seeing back in Kaldheim. I mean, not started seeing in Kaldheim, but like in Standard, I guess. That's kind of like where Standard is going because there's also like the black creature that does this from the previous set, from not previous set, from the current set. That's I forgot where we started seeing that mechanic. I know it's been around for a pretty long time. Um, let's see. So he's
like
a
the art is just
defender.
very reminiscent
Hmm.
of this.
Oh wait, what card is that?
Arcbound Ravager. I'm trying
Oh,
to see.
oh,
Look at the art.
Get that art bound over here.
See,
Oh, grab. There we go.
it's very reminiscent of Arbor Ravager, especially with a 2 mana.
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
So, anyways, Surge Engine.
It's a little.
It's a 2 mana artifact and it's a 3/2, so it's already good stats, but it has catches. It's an artifact creature construct. It's Defender.
Mhm.
You pay blue, Surge Engine loses a Defender and gains this creature can't be blocked. So automatically he's already a 3/2 unblockable.
Yep.
You pay 2 and a blue, Surge Engine becomes a blue and has base power and toughness 5/4. Activate this only if he doesn't have Defender, so you can basically level him up. And then you pay 4 and blue, so 6 mana to draw 3 cards. And you can
With a caveat.
only activate if it's blue and only once. Period. Only once ever.
That made me so sad. I understand, but it makes me so sad.
It makes me sad too because it would have been nice to. Oh look, it's a 3/2 defender, and if you have infinite mana, you can draw your deck.
Yeah, I do find that a little boring up to a certain point because blue decks already do that, like so much, so easily. Blue green
So
decks as well.
A 5/4 unblockable is
No,
pretty damn strong.
don't exactly like. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's like bad or anything, but I just feel that the last ability, if it was loopable like that, would be kind of boring. The thing
Well, I
is,
guess yeah.
if you blink it, does it still like? Do you
It
break
loses.
it?
It loses everything. It loses like it gains defender again. You have to repeat all over again because it's a
Yeah,
new
but if
instance
you
of the
have
Surge
infinite
Engine.
mana and a way to bounce it,
Then yeah,
I mean
you draw your deck.
that's obviously like looking for like a billion loopholes, but it does make it
I
like
mean,
a
no,
new
Deadeye
breed, right?
Navigator, Peregrine Drake. You made the infinite mana. Now that you have infinite mana, you can soulbound the Surge Engine, and now you can draw your deck.
Yeah,
At
okay.
least draw
So
3 cards until you.
same difference, just extra steps.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Anyways,
no, not go down yet.
Next card.
Mishra's Foundry. That's a reprint, right? Or is this? Or I
No,
keep
this
confusing
is
it with the other one.
Mishra's Factory.
Right. Let me see if it's down here. No, it's not.
No, it's a new.
Wait, are we getting? Okay, no. Let me not get ahead of myself. So Mishra's Foundry. I do. Yeah, I do often. Like I think Fish pointed out the same thing. I do often confuse Mishra's Foundry. Like when this came out with the other one.
Yeah, Mishra's Factory.
Yeah.
Of course, not to be confused with Mishra's Workshop.
Yes, sir. Wait. Now I can't remember if I have the workshop. Is the workshop the bad one?
Workshop is worth $920.
Okay, I don't have Mishra's workshop.
You have the
I
factory.
do not. I definitely
It
have
adds
the
3
factory.
mana for
Yeah.
artifact spells. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I have the factory. Yeah.
Yeah, factory turns into an assembly worker, and you can pay mana to pump.
About
Like
to
you can
drop
tap
a
him to pump
paycheck
him.
on a land.
And
Let's
this
go.
is the same thing, but paying 1 more mana in addition. So this is like Foundry, but worse.
Yeah. Not Foundry? No, this is Foundry.
Yo, Factory, but worse.
See? It messes
Yes,
with you.
they're
it's
all
Factory,
very,
but worse
very.
right now.
The art is cool though.
Yes. I mean, I don't doubt, like, that old border, that old school border looks
Yeah.
insane.
Yes,
That looks insane. This is, oh man. I don't even want to keep going on that. Let's go to the next one then, right?
yes.
Whenever
Recruitment officer.
Google would like
So,
to cooperate. There we go.
Recruitment officer is 1 white for a 2/1 creature human soldier. 3 and a white. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card with mana value 3 or less from among them. Put it into your hand. Put the rest in the random order at the bottom of your library.
Catilda just went
And this is white mana card draw.
zoom.
White card draw. This is white card draw. This is really good.
I'm still a little angry that it's card draw for 4 mana.
Yeah, better something than nothing. I
Whiffable
guess.
card draw for 4 mana. Theoretically
Yeah.
whiffable.
But it's 4 mana for 4 cards, so
No, it's just 1 card.
4. You look at the top 4.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean now. Yeah. Okay.
If it were less, then that would be a problem.
I mean, I guess at least you can do it at instant speed. Like it's just an ability, so that's not so that you have something that like untaps you and like they got the the spirit, the belt, like the drum spirit. You got something to untap,
Yes.
and you get like really good. Make sure you get a lot of value out of that. Fun. Where's the next one?
I'm really excited for this one. Oof.
Yes, Osgir's
Oh,
wife. You mean?
Osgir's wife. Oh yeah. Okay. Queen Kayla bin Krug. One red and white for a 2/3 legendary creature human noble. She has an ability called that says pay 4 mana and tap her. Discard all the cards in your hand, then draw that many cards. Already, it could be that, and I think I would be happy.
Yep.
You may choose an artifact or creature card with mana value 1. You discard it this way. Then do the same for an artifact or creature cards with mana value 2s and 3s. Return those cards to the battlefield.
Yep.
Activate it only as a sorcery. So,
Yo, JP.
you know I have untappers,
Yeah.
and mana is never a problem in Osgir.
Mhm.
Problem with Osgir at the point where he is, at how strong and fast it is, like fast to set up. I'm always viewed as a threat, but I can only finish off one person before they kill Osgir.
Yeah.
Also, my turns take eternities, but it's because I have a million things to do,
Yep.
not because I'm actually just thinking.
Yep. But with this, you can do things, JP.
I can do so much stuff.
She literally just looks like a walking combo piece.
See, yes, and her art, man. Oh, that golem,
Her
that
art is
golem
making her look
behind
like a
her,
walking
that
combo.
golem
piece.
behind her.
Look at that.
Oh,
It's the whole combo. You got like, is that a wand or is that like a mace?
doesn't matter. She can mac.
It matters because it looks cool.
She gonna whack you with it,
Hell yeah.
or maybe me. Anyways, you should take this one.
Oh, okay. The big ones, the big boys coming up.
Yes, yes, yes.
Urza, Chief Artificer. I like this one, but I also really want the 3 cost one so badly. So this guy right here, what can we say about this guy right here? Urza, Chief Artificer comes down for a total of 6 mana, so that's 3 colorless, a white, a blue, and a black. That's Esper, right? I always forget. He is a legendary creature human artificer. He is obviously one of the mythics in the set, and it has affinity for artifact creatures.
He's in the Brothers War Commander. That's one of the commanders decks. The
I think this is great.
Yeah, that's the commander one.
It's not the amazing one, but this is so fun.
Yes.
It looks ridiculously fun. Just an Esper like artifact deck, putting a bunch of making a bunch of tokens, just abusing the fact that they have menace.
That's what I like about him.
Oh man,
he is an artifact creature deck. He cares about artifact creatures, and he's going to be making artifact creatures.
Yeah.
So it separates itself from other artifact commanders in the way that you care about the creatures. Usually, the non-creatures are the strong part of artifacts because you could just turbo a lot of stuff. But he cares about the creatures, so you want artifact creatures.
This actually looks like a really annoying stacks deck to me. Like that's what I see when I see this. Aethersworn Canonist and stuff like that. Like it just starts piling up. You put a few little tax pieces at the end of the day. You're still creating a token.
Canonist. You probably run. There's another one that can only you could. There's a few that you could add, but there's not that many. That like stacks pieces that are also creatures.
No, I know, but you don't. I feel like in a lot of stacks decks, sometimes you don't need all of like the stacks creatures or all the stacks pieces. You just need the ones that will screw over people the most, especially in these kinds of colors.
There's a card called Rise and Shine.
Ooh, my brother.
So Rise and Shine.
Idea. Hold on.
Rise and Shine is a Modern Horizons 2 card.
Yo, hold on.
It says
target
non-creature artifact you control becomes a 0/0 artifact creature. Put 4+1 counters on each artifact that became a creature this way, and it has overload for 6. So if you just have a bunch of stuff, and then you just overload this, and
Yeah,
then you have a bunch of artifact creatures, and then they all have menace, and then
yeah.
you just swing in.
You just win the game.
Yes, that's good.
That's insane, and I like it. Best part about it is that it has white, so you can also have the like the white token doubler. I don't think there's like that many, but there's like the one anointed
Uh,
procession.
Anointed procession.
And a procession makes me sad sometimes.
Eh, uh,
But yes.
I
Now
want
let's
this.
go.
Let me read my.
There's one question that my brain raised, and it's like, is the whole precon commander gonna be like this?
No, I think that's just the commanders,
It'd
and
be amazing,
I think it's either gonna be like that,
or
like
maybe like a
the
premium
no
a
no no no
premium
no.
precon.
You know how in set boosters you could get
Right.
previous. So maybe this is the set booster version, and then we have a
Okay.
normal version.
Okay.
And also, before we continue, does that art not look like AI generated?
That's all I have to say about it. Yep.
Okay, next card.
You are opening a door, JP. That what once it
Mishra,
cracks
Mishra,
open, it will not close, JP.
Mishra, Eminent
Just
One.
think about AI generated proxy art and how amazing
Ah,
your plains, like your mountains are.
okay. Okay, Mishra Eminent One. Two blue, black, and red for a 5/4 legendary creature human artificer. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a token that's a copy of target non-creature artifact you control, except its name is Mishra's War Form, and it's a 4/4 construct artifact creature in addition to its other types. It gains haste until the turn. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. So basically, oh look, combat. I target my what's it called? My memory jar. Now have a copy token of memory jar, and it has haste. I'm gonna sacrifice it. Discard. Exile your hand. Draw 7. Yes.
That tastes good, JP.
No, but he has extra combats. You
Extra
get
combats
shenanigans.
makes
You're
that
in the right
insane.
colors for that. You're in the right colors for artifacts. This is just nice.
Monkey Brain says, take extra turns.
También. Yeah, that also works.
Oh yeah,
Extra combat, extra turn.
heck yeah.
But he's not as spicy as the Urza.
As the six mana
This-
Urza?
Yeah, the Urza has built-in
Cost reduction
cost reduction, which in Commander also
is like critical.
it reduces commander tax.
Yeah, that
So
is
it's
true.
basically a 3 mana. It's a 3 mana Urza.
That hurts my soul.
Uh,
Speaking of soul, we got
so
new Soul Ring art. Not new Soul Ring art, more like old Soul Ring art. But we get the old frame with the new art. It looks pretty, and
yeah,
I want it because I didn't get the one promo.
yeah. I'm either gonna get this or buy the other promo. It's still like uh,
Not stupid expensive, so it's fine.
yeah. Then we
Oh,
have
the Quarry
so
Tower.
these are what from what I understand, these are basically Strixhaven Mystical Archive type, and they're just going to be appearing in uh, either the decks or the
Mm,
what's it called, the set boosters.
okay. Wait, what do you mean in the decks?
Well, you mentioned that this if they do old border on the decks, they might do this,
Oh,
but
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
sure.
Like my like the thing I would prefer is that the decks just come with like old border. That would be ridiculous. Like the whole deck. That to me would be like top tier like Wizards of the Coast product. But I feel like if Wizards did that, they'd try to charge you $100 for it and stick it in a secret layer.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't want to get my hopes up, but that would be my dream. I have a dream, JP.
Old border command tower looks nice.
Yeah. I mean,
You can go through these pretty quickly.
yeah, suppose
It's
I
like
could. Every tower. I don't
old
remember.
border ivory tower. It's just an old
Oh,
card.
oh,
It's an
look at
old
this
card.
though. Is that the old art, or is that just like the sketch art we were seeing on some of those secret layers and stuff?
Maybe it's just different art.
Looks really cool with the little notes. Oh yeah, that's exactly what it is. It just has like the whole border over it, and that's really cool. Preordained. I think I might just go back and skip the whole thing if I can. Let me see. Worm coil and
Engine. Oh, that worm coil though.
that thing looks insane. Well, wait, there's only gonna be 500 of these.
Hmm? I doubt that. I don't think so. I think that's just card
I don't
number
know,
500.
dude.
I don't know what we don't know what that means.
I think that's gonna be some kind of secret layer thing, dude.
I don't know. I don't think they would do that.
It's it
Well,
has like the thing.
actually,
I'm pretty sure
I
that
don't
that's what
think
it is, man.
I don't think they're gonna do that. We're gonna talk about something very very bad
Exactly. So I
later.
think
So
that's exactly what
at
I'm
this point,
saying.
anything's possible.
Oh man, no, I. That's exactly what that looks like. No one can tell me otherwise. Those are gonna be some like they're just gonna make 500 freaking copies of like the foil like worm coil engine with the pretty art. Oh, that would hurt. That would destroy me, dude.
Uh,
Another one of my like little favorites. We got the skull clamp coming up next. It
I
doesn't have the pretty art.
I love that.
Okay, let's go back to skull clamp for a second. But I'm really disappointed I didn't get the pretty art with it because that looks sick. Baleful Strix. That
Yes.
one I really like.
Lodestone Golem.
I
Oh,
saw
look at that
him.
art. Look at that.
Yes, I saw him get released, and I instantly went and just like picked one up from like someone's binder. I'm like, I want it now.
I mean, he's not new, but
I know he's not new, but like as soon as I
I run
saw
it in
him, it was
Oscar.
just like, yeah, I know.
I want the foil version.
It's because it just
Old border
coincided with
foil
the fact that I
version?
was
Yeah.
building a stacks deck and with the theme. So
Yes.
I'm trying to load our next contender, but Puerto Rican internet, am I right? Or a bunch of people going in to see these amazing spoilers, to be honest. But
I'm gonna read the, or actually no, you should be the one to
oh,
read.
there we go. There we go. There's my guy. So our boy, shout out to Orengo, who also instantly saw this and freaking loves it. This is literally my dream deck, dude. Urza Lord Protector, white blue, artifact, instant, sorcery, and artifact, instant, and sorcery spells you cast cost one less to cast. I didn't mention this before, but he's a human artificer, right? We all knew that. He has a really interesting little thing. You pay 7 and you can meld Urza. So it says if you control both and control if you both own and control Urza Lord Protector and an artifact named the Might Stone and Weak Stone, exile them, then meld them into Urza Planeswalker. Activate only as a sorcery, and here we get a little slice of the art, like his face looking like an absolute badass with the 2 gems in his eyes. Genocidal maniac. And next we got the Might Stone and the Weak Stone. It comes down for 5. And it's a legendary artifact, Power Stone. It's a unique artifact, which I find because I don't. Have we had like Power Stone like typing?
No.
We've only had like a Power Stone token, but this is the first time we get like Power Stone typing that we know of, and which I find freaking amazing. And says when the Might Stone and the Weak Stone enters the battlefield, choose one. You can either draw 2 cards, give -5/-5 until the end of turn to a creature, or you can tap it to add 2 colorless mana and that cannot be spent on non-artifact spells. Right?
Yeah.
And obviously, little reminder text at the bottom melds with Urza Lord Protector. Now, there's where we skip onto the absolute monster that comes from that meld, and you get uh, Urza Planeswalker. So I forgot exactly how it happens, but at some point, Urza and Mishra find like the little power stones, right? They have, you know, the whole Brothers War, which is about like gaining control of each
If
other's
I'm on,
powers.
he has Urza has the power stone, and Mishra has the meek stone.
Yes. So Urza was such an ass that when they found the stones, he named the stone he took the Might Stone, and then he named his brother's stone the Weak Stone, and like, just gave it to him. Because there's nothing larger in the multiverse than Urza's ego, right? Now, dude over here is the Urza Planeswalker, and then it says legendary Planeswalker Urza. Once during each of your turns, you may activate. That's a static ability, by the way. Once during each of your turns, you may activate an additional ability of Urza Planeswalker. So just reminder text, you can activate it twice, right? So artifact, instant, and sorcery spells you cast this turn will cost 2 less to cast, and you gain 2 life. That's a +2. +1, you draw 2 cards and discard a card. At 0, you create 2 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature tokens. I don't remember seeing soldier artifacts before, and that's really cool. Even though there probably is some, but I don't know. I just think it's cool. And then you -3 him, and you exile target non-land permanent. So far, like, we're not even down to his ult, because at the end of the day, I guess most Planeswalkers' ults don't matter. You have cost reduction. Card draw. You can create defenders to like protect your planeswalker. You create 2 bodies for this guy, and you exile target non-land permanent. Like, you just remove anything from the board. That's I don't know. That's insane. And then his ult is just artifacts and planeswalkers you control gain indestructible until the end of turn. Destroy all non-land permanents. It's basically just like, genocide.
You
Just
remember the fact that he can +2
ruinous
+1, and then
blast.
next turn a -10.
Yeah.
You might he'll die because of it, but now you have indestructible. I know it's until end of turn. I thought it was an emblem.
No.
Yeah, no,
That's
never mind.
7, 8,
You
9.
probably want to
No, he
+2 and
stays. He
0.
stays. He stays at 1 though. No, you're
Plus,
just +2 twice. No.
you can +2 twice. Yeah,
Yeah, you just +2 twice. Next turn you kill it.
yeah.
Like, not kill it. Like, it stays at 1. It's basically a better Ugin almost.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's literally
Uh,
like a better Ugin.
so
It's just kind of like if Karn and Ugin had like a son, it would be Urza Planeswalker, like the cards.
yeah. So okay, you play Urza Lord Protector on turn 3. Because he makes artifacts cost 1 less. You play the Might Stone and Weak Stone on turn 4. Then on turn 5, you tap the Might Stone and Weak Stone with 5 lands
This is
and
just standard Tron.
activate Urza, uh, and then flipping on turn 5. If you manage to ramp in Commander, like it is, if that was just in Standard, you could play turn 3, turn 4, and turn 5 just in
Yeah, no,
order.
this is just Tron, like the deck Tron put into a single card. I
So
enjoy
yeah.
this.
Next is there's I don't think there's much we could talk about of how strong this card is.
I mean, it's literally so strong that there's just not much to say about it.
Yeah, that's how
The only
strong.
thing that I could say about it is that I do find it really cool that his abilities, all the way down to the ult, kind of just tell you the story of Urza to a certain point, right? So, he's like an artificer. He's also kind of like into all the wizardy stuff. He's blue, so you got like the draw 2 cards, discard. He's
He
like
the soul
he's
he makes
essentially, he's always been like a
a
person like in
general. Yeah,
power. Yeah, like
yeah.
he's always been like a military person, like in power, controlling other people. And then, he does often like to commit genocide, so he exiles things. And then he has, Urza's ruinous blast all the way at the end.
Yes.
Moving on to our next card, though. A good old favorite of mine, a reprint, a fantastic reprint, the Howling
How
Mines.
Howling Mine. Just draw two. Everyone gets to draw two.
Exactly. It's a
Phyrexian
party card.
Revoker. Very cool
Look
art.
at that art.
Yeah.
That's insane. Like Wizards about to make me spend money just on like alternate art.
Now we go. That's
You.
that.
This is you, my boy.
This that me. Okay. Mishra claimed by Gix. 2 black and red for a 3/5. Legendary creature Phyrexian human Artificer. Whenever you attack, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of attacking creatures. That's already really strong. Imagine this in Ishin.
In what?
Ishin, the one that doubles attack triggers.
Oh my.
If
I didn't even think of
Mishra
that. Like
claims,
this whole
yeah,
time, I've just been thinking about these guys as commanders, just because it's not the strongest thing ever as a commander. I feel, but I just
he
love
goes.
them.
He's a 99 card.
Yeah.
Uh, if Mishra claimed by Gix and the creature named Phyrexian Dragon Engine are attacking, and you both own and control them, exile them, then meld them into Mishra lost to Phyrexia. It enters the battlefield tapped and attacking. So now we go to Phyrexian Dragon Engine. The Phyrexian Dragon Engine. It says it's a 3 mana artifact creature Phyrexian Dragon. It's a 2/2. Double strike. When Phyrexian Dragon Engine enters the battlefield from your graveyard, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw 3 cards. It has Unearth for 3 red. So it doesn't have the reminder text for Unearth. Unearth is if it's in your graveyard, you can pay the Unearth cost. It goes from the graveyard to the battlefield, but when it leaves the when it's exiled, no, when it leaves the battlefield, it is exiled. The clause is there's a particular clause how if when things go to the same zone, you can decide which effect takes it to there. So when this if you unearth this and you attack, even though it like if you attack with Mishra and this, even though it exiles it, it'll come back with the melded ability. Anyways, the next card is that art.
The next card is the art.
Mishra lost to Phyrexia.
I like need to zoom into this somehow. Hold on.
So no, you can read. There's text right there. Whenever Mishra lost to Phyrexia enters the battlefield or attacks, choose 3. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Mishra deals 3 damage to any target. Destroy target artifact or planeswalker. Creatures you control gain menace and trample until the turn. Creatures you don't control get -1/-1 until the turn, or create 2 tapped power stone tokens.
Yep.
Hey, you started. I guess you play the Urza first. Okay, I attack you with Mishra and Dragon Engine. Blow up Urza. Bye bye.
Blow up everything, dude. It's insane.
-1/-1 to all your to all his creatures because he makes one. Urza makes 1/1s,
Yeah.
and then
Do you
blow
have
up
to
Urza.
choose 3 different ones?
You choose 3. So it's because it does not specify that you may choose the same mode more than once. You may not. You have to choose 3.
Okay. It would have been way more insane if you could, though.
Yeah, -3, or destroy 3 stuff. Yeah, that'd be
Create
really
like an absolute like boatload of
six
mana.
6 Power Stone tokens. Yeah, that'd be a bit too much. It's a 9/9.
I feel like Mishra got done so dirty in the Magic story that like
They had to. Yeah.
like he deserves having like like choose 3 more than once. Like,
Yeah.
just fuck Urza in particular.
Yeah. This card. That's
I
it.
think that is the end of the spoilers so far. Just like for our listeners, I just want to like talk about like the both of the like the stars of the set, right? So we going back to Urza. Actually, no, we're already on Mishra, so let's say on Mishra. Is literally just him encrusted into like the cranium of the dragon engine, and it just like you just see like like Mishra's like almost unrecognizable. Like I don't know what it's called. Like Phyrexia. uh, like his body is just machine for the most part, or entirely at that point. And he has like a green aura like coming out from his chest, kind of like a Green Lantern looking thing, but like not as happy, I suppose. And then you see like like kind of like the steam just rising from his eyes and from like the eyes of the dragon engine that are just right below him, right? And he just has this red, molten hot like maw just open, staring directly at you in that card, right? Like it's coming for you. Every time you see this thing on the battlefield, like this thing touches the battlefield, comes in tapped in attacking. It looks scary. It's a 9/9 that's coming at you with three different abilities and just destroying everything in its path. I absolutely love it. You see like the smokestacks coming off from the shoulders of the dragon engine. And does the dragon engine have like six arms or something? Like, is there's something? There's like a weird appendage here.
Wings.
It has
It's
like I
a
can't tell
dragon.
if those. No, yeah, but are those like the wings on top or which one's the leg? Because there's like a third appendage.
What's the angle?
Yeah. Either way, it still looks insane. It kind of looks like they're resting like on a cliff face or something. Or is that like a chunk of Phyrexian city behind them? I can't tell too well.
I can't tell either.
But yeah, in other words, Mishra looks. Oh, it's in a cave. See, or maybe somewhere in Phyrexia actually. Yeah, never mind. Um, his like his face card obviously looks amazing. I mean, it just has like this green like power. Maybe probably most likely just like some kind of like ghostly like like Phyrexian corrupted mana or something. Just kind of like in his hand, or actually it might be just the weak stone kind of glowing in his hand and gaining power from it. You got Urza. His like normal form, he's just kind of shooting out like this like bolt of like red like lightning or something. I don't know. Maybe he's just like casting a lightning bolt from his hand or something from using an artifact. Holding the Silex. Actually, I didn't notice that. The what is it? Golgoshan Silex.
I don't remember the story.
It's literally a bowl that makes the world go boom.
Of course, he has that.
Yep, and you have like this ruined or like sinking city behind him kind of vibe, and then behind him, I think this is supposed to be the moment in which Urza and Gix like face off with the Power Stones, and then this no wait, yeah, no, he detonates the Silex, killing his brother and taking the Power Stone from him. That's how it went. And in that moment, he went nuts and became a planeswalker. Behind him, you just see like the aftermath of like a blast or something, or just a lot of energy behind him. This dude is like lit up, basically looking like what old planeswalkers were described to be as essentially gods and like how much power they had. With the two power stones just like in his eyes. Wearing like this really cool robe, expensive looking robe, because of course this dude has always got to be dressed like royalty. And like this, like the inside is kind of like a battle armor, like a mage armor looking kind of deal. It's really cool. The really cool, like intricate design that I can't describe too well, but it looks amazing. He's wearing all his artifacts. It's sick as hell. So, moving on to the next thing. Am I right, my dude?
Yes.
A really cool thing, actually. Speaking of like things that meld, flip over, and I don't know, do weird things with their bodies. Transformers.
This is a lot of
Brothers
them.
War Transformers cards.
So
This is
these
amazing.
cards are gonna come out with the set boosters, if I'm not mistaken. This is Universes Beyond with the attached to the set. People were kind of mad that these were coming out with the Brothers War because the Brothers War doesn't need anything for
For it
like
to sell.
for it to sell, because it's supposed to be like showing their uh, like Magic Gun's 30th anniversary, and with the hype alone. But it is still like it's gonna sell this, and there's just a bunch of Transformer cards.
I think this is
I'm not sure.
potentially better than Secret Lair depending on the drop rate. Like just
I'm not sure like how how often they're gonna get it, but
Yeah.
I am not a huge fan of this in those because it takes
And set
away from the
boosters, you
other
mean?
slots. I just wish this was tied to something else
I see what you mean.
because it's gonna take away from cards you could get in set boosters that are there are others instead of this.
Yeah. I do
There's a
think
lot
it's
of them.
I do think the theme is really fitting though. Brothers
Yeah.
War, and then you got like like Optimus and Megatron and their shit, and then you got uh this kind of blast from the past type of deal, right? Just from seeing
I
here
guess
on
since
screen.
it's tied to says Wizard of the Coast is tied to Hasbro, and this is and Transformers is one of their most best-selling
Products, like
IPs.
toys. Yeah.
Then yeah, I want to
And,
go.
and again, I also like that that it shares like the blast from the past theme that the Brothers War set does as well, because they're not just like the really new Transformers arts. It's like the old art, like a more old like the older art style with the what's it called, with like the feel from like the video game that came out like recently
Yeah,
too.
but keep on
Not
going down.
recently, but like the last one.
Keep on going down.
Oh, I thought you wanted to like
Keep
talk
on.
about this a little
No,
bit
yeah,
more.
no, keep on going down. Keep on going down.
Yeah,
More,
Ultra
more, more,
Magnus,
more, more. It has the art
Metrox,
of the cartoons.
Megatron Tyrant.
See?
Oh, I actually did not
Yeah,
see those.
there
That
you
is
go.
that is the blast from the past. Okay, yeah, I was
Yes,
talking shit.
yes.
Yep.
That's
Oh
why I was like,
yes.
you're talking about the wrong thing. This is the art of the this is the old school art.
No, but I know, but it's like the old school art with like that new like finish. You know what
And
I
they
mean? Like
almost
the
look like
cool
proxies.
3D. Yes. Oh, that is a fantastic hint you're dropping out there, JP. So we got Jetfire over here. Jetfire is one of my favorite like ones from the show. Actually, it's really cool.
They almost look like proxies.
Blaster Combat DJ. Unfortunately, I really wish John was here because he knows a lot more about Transformers than I do. I just watch the
He knows
cartoons
a
every
lot
once in a
about
while, picked up a
Hasbro
comic.
products in general.
Yeah. Like I picked up a comic or two here and there, but man, there's a lot of lore behind these guys that's absolutely insane. Obviously, we got to have Optimus Prime be like the star of this one right here. Got him in like his old art. I'm not sure what this purple art with the red eyes is about though. Wish I knew a little bit more. I don't know if it's just like different like art or if it's there's
I'm
something
pretty sure
going
it's just
on
different
here.
art.
Looks insane
Some
though.
probably the Optimus Prime hero and all those like normal looking ones are gonna be in the set boosters, and the other ones are gonna be in the collector boosters.
Collectors, yeah.
Yeah.
Is the triangle like the triangle is what weirds me out a little bit because I'm just used
Tri-
to seeing it in like secret layer.
yeah, triangle means universes beyond. That's what.
Oh, right. I did forget about that. That's really cool though. Ooh,
Yeah.
actually, the potential of people like splitting up like tournaments or something with like trying to exclude universes beyond. All the people that were like
Uh,
that have been all worked up about it.
yeah.
You got Starscream over here.
There's all of them. Yeah, Megatron.
Starscream the
Megatron is
cow.
there.
Oh,
Soundwave.
I know, but I'm just just kind of going down and just enjoying the view of each one. You know what I'm saying? Oh, actually, just
So
notice
many.
then the Starscream when you get Megatron here in the background, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. Got Soundwave is another one of my favorites. Laserbeak token though, that is so cool. Is that from Soundwave too?
Yeah.
Sick. Slicer, Flame War. Wait a minute. Hold on. Where's Megatron? Did I skip him?
You probably skipped them.
Oh, Soundwave looks sick. Where's he be? Where is
Yeah, Megatron.
Where is he?
Destructive Force. Megatron Tyrant.
Where?
Above.
Oh, yeah, here he is.
Yeah.
Oh, but I didn't see
Yeah.
the like the this art, like the movie art, like the series art.
It has its art. I saw it. It's probably not in this page, but
That's still sick though.
yeah. Uh,
Oh, actually,
and
oh, it just goes back to the little walkers, right?
yes. So
All
that's it.
right.
And we have
That's exactly the problem, JP. That is not it, because that would be a good news day.
No, that's it. That's it. As in, that's all the previews from new stuff we're getting now.
Need a drum
Ah,
roll real quick.
no. Let's start with it's Magic's 30th anniversary. So
Let's kick it off.
let's kick it off. So in 1993, Magic the Gathering came to be, and it's been 30 years since. It's been 30 years of Magic, and they're announcing a lot of play promos and a lot of pre-release and special promos for the game. You're gonna put the video.
Oh no! You just keep going. I just wanted to.
So as such, with the play promos, they're going to be showing for Dominaria United, the Sarah Angel, Ball Lightning, and Findhorn Elves. Each one being 1993, 1994, 1995. The Brothers' War will include Wood Elves, 1997, and Wall of Roots, 1996, 96, 97, Windfall, which is 98, and Loyal Retainers, which is very, very important reprint, 1999. After Brothers War, there's going to be more, and they're going to be with more pre-release, and they're going to be tied to the pre-release and to the sets. Phyrexia, All Will Be One will include a promo for Core Haven, which is for 2000. Vindicate, which is the 2001. Exalted Angel, 2002. Temple of the False God, 2003. And in March of the Machine, you're going to get Eternal Witness, which that art, whoa, that art.
Amazing.
That is the best Eternal Witness art I've ever seen.
Agreed. It is amazing.
Whoa, I didn't realize that art.
It is freaking mind-blowing, man. I've never seen that art myself.
That's new art, but
insane.
like, wow, it's so good.
That's new art?
Yeah.
It's not like the 2004 art?
No.
That's still sick.
Then Court of Calling, 2005. Niv Mizzet, The Firemind, for 2006.
It's insane, man.
For the next set is the Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle Earth. We're getting Tarmogoyf for 2007. The Glenelendra Archmage, 2008. Acidic Slime for 2009. Terastodon for 2010. In Wilds of Eldraine, we're getting a Hornet Queen for 2011, and Harvester of Souls, which this art is also new and really cool. Whoa, that art looks so cool.
Yep. Looks like a demon from like an old folklore.
You get Colonian Hydra for 2013. I started playing in 2014, so Goblin Rabblemaster being the promo art for that year is beautiful. I need to get one to give it to Luis. This is my friend with the Krenko deck.
Yeah. I started the year after that. I think it was 2015. Yeah, 2015. So I think that promo is very fitting.
Dragon Lord Atarka. Beautiful new art. Whoa, that's so good. Dramatic Reversal for 2016. Untap all non-permanent. Yeah, this card.
I need that promo in Spanish immediately.
What's the card in Spanish? I know you have it in Spanish, but I forgot.
I just forgot, but I will. Alteración Radical.
Yeah.
That would sound insane in English too, just like radical alterations.
Yeah. So, Path of Ancestry for 2017. This is the Eminence decks. Beast Whisperer for 2018. Beautiful art.
Looks insane. That's with a Nuferox, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Looks insane, man.
2019 with Dovin's Veto.
Oh, dude.
Veto, Thorn of the
Ooh.
Ducks Rose with the 2020, and 2021 as Deadly Dispute. I'm surprised they didn't choose a 2020.
2022.
Bella 22. They actually talk about that. Well, that's 29 cards plus the card magic, the back of a magic card. So that's the 30th card. No, so there's 29. There's gonna be another card. It's just unreleased yet.
Really? I actually didn't know that part.
So it's gonna be a new card from Brothers War, and it's the 2022 card with old border foiling treatment. They're going to be for the Pro Tour, showing Mystical Dispute and Thing in the Ice, Snapcaster Mage for promos. That Thing in the Ice.
Man, all three of these to me look absolutely insane. Like this one has like some Little Mermaid vibes, like old style, like Little Mermaid
Yes.
vibes with Mystical Dispute. Thing in the Ice looks insane. It's like a giant like crab monster thing. That thing looks Lovecraftian, and
Yes.
I love it because that's exactly the thing that I like to think about when I think about Innistrad. And Snapcaster Mage,
Yes.
I don't know what he's wearing, but it looks amazing. He's got
Looks
the
like
lightning. He's got
some
the
type of
skull.
traditional clothing.
Yeah.
Then, Magic 30 and Brother War previews, which we already covered. Then, okay, Dominaria Remastered, 2023, first quarter.
Is that a Sarah Angel fighting a Shivan
Yes.
dragon?
Yes.
Insane.
Yes.
Insane.
The classic, classic land
Classic
Black Lotus
matchup.
No, sorry, classic Black Lotus Shivan Dragon. That's
Let's
classic
go.
Magic. That's
Yeah.
classic Magic. Or turn 2, Sarah Angel. That's a 4/4 flying vigilance. Broken.
Be amazing. We should
So-
like get some like really good like proxies and then just play old Magic.
So, they're also gonna get for the Play Network. They're gonna use retro frame promos. So, Counterspell. This is for Dominaria Remastered. Birds of Paradise.
All of them look insane.
Gesture's Cap. Time Stretch. Oh, Time Stretch
enjoy
looks so
it.
good.
It looks insane.
Then with this, they're going to be using Tatioa. So Dominaria United is Dominaria Remastered is going to be using cards from all Dominaria sets. Interesting.
Yeah. They're kind of integrating like all types of like
Yes.
like art styles too. Like, There's a lot of variation in art styles.
Sneak Attack, which I love this card so much.
Yeah, getting it
Swords
in the retro frame would be.
I mean, I already have the retro frame one because
I don't, so I really want one.
Swords to Plowshares, nice.
Yeah.
With the retro frame and the noir.
Oh yeah.
Then Arena Explorers. This is for MTG Arena. The Shadows over Innistrad Remastered.
Yep. So that means we are going to like back to Shadows over Innistrad, which is nice, but I don't know. I didn't completely enjoy what they did with the remaster with what's it called? Kaladesh. Yeah, I didn't really enjoy the remaster as much because they excluded a lot of cards, and I guess I understand that for a historic format balancing, like they excluded some cards. Like Joyra can't really go as insane. Like if you had every single part of the Kaladesh set in MTG Arena right now, like Joyra would be like insane. Like there would be no way to keep up with it. But I don't know. I just wish I could get all the cards of the set if the set's going to be remastered. That's my only complaint about it.
Yeah. So then we got the Secret Lair for the 30th anniversary countdown kit. So it's 30 cards, blah, and this is Secret Lair and 30-year countdown. So we got Shark Typhoon, Necropotence with the heavy metal art, that Chrome Mox.
Shark Typhoon has like the like movie like style, like old like horror movie B movie style. You got the Chrome Mox and the old art though.
That Chrome Mox. Wow.
The watercolor back.
Then Birthing Pod, Elspeth's Son's Champion in the old style art.
Yeah, that looks
Then
otherworldly, man.
we have Nicol Bola's Godpharaoh in the chibi art. This is what we were mentioning. How one was out of the set, but in this, and a cosmic looking Bloodbraid elf.
I also thought of like kind of like a cyberpunk kind of look, but yep, it's cosmic.
So
It's
this
cosmic
is
as
going to
hell.
be being revealed October 24th.
Nice.
And
So
now,
the part that I always enjoy talking about when we talk about secret layers, the pricing. The 30th
so
anniversary countdown kit is $149.99,
it
and
might be
unlike
worth
other
it with that
secret
Chrome
layer
Mox.
drops, has
It
a
might actually,
limited print run.
yeah, it has it's worth it with that Chrome Mox.
Oh yeah, the Chrome Mox alone is
Yep, yep, that's it.
insane.
That's it. Yep. Anyways, Magic's 30th anniversary edition. We're gonna talk a bit collectible commemoration.
I really want to talk about their first line in the article. Finally, we did a thing. A big, collectible, commemorative, non tournament legal thing. Excuse me.
A jaw
A
dropping
jaw
thing.
dropping
Very
thing.
much jaw dropping. I can assure you that.
A thing that. A thing so big that it gets its own article. Scroll down and we see an art we've seen before. Some like I've seen some sleeves and a mat that have a similar feel. Just you just put 30th anniversary edition on it. Now, what do you think, JP, would be something big, collectible, commemorative, and non-tournament legal?
Gold
A
border.
postcard, a postcard, a
Gold border.
postcard with like the Power Nine. That would be great.
No, I see the
It,
gold border.
no. Like I know what you mean, but like I'm thinking gold border would be like the best thing. It's just gold border, like whatever. It's just the championship decks or something. It's great, awesome. Um, but I think that what could have been done better is maybe just make a postcard instead of giving us this. Celebrate 30 years of Magic the Gathering. Wizards of the Coast reprinted Black Lotus in what is essentially gold border. Am I right, JP?
Yep.
Look at that. The cards that that I don't know, maybe some time ago, like someone actually asked Mark Rosewater, "Hey, are you guys ever down to reprint some of these cards in like non-legal, like with different backs?" And they're like, "No, no, 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 Magic the Gathering fan, we would never, in any way, shape, or form, in a playable size, print Black Lotuses and the Power Nine and all these different things." Now, I know that I like skipped ahead there for a minute. We got these beautiful examples of what your cards are going to look like and how cool they're going to look. Instead of making a secret layer, making it a cool little box where you can just kind of like put your things like on a, just where we usually like collectibles and collectible things to be, something pretty with a pretty presentation like Beetle and Grimm Secret Layer. No, we instead get a wonderful paragraph that says, that the set is featuring the original art that inspired a generation of Magic fans. Okay, we're good so far. 30th anniversary edition is built with modern sensibilities and nostalgic roots.
Modern sensibilities.
And nostalgic roots.
Modern sensibilities.
No. This is the part that I
Modern
enjoy the most.
sensibilities.
No, JP, come on. No, JP, come on, give them a chance. I want you to hear this next one really closely. 30th anniversary edition will be on sale for the holidays, available November 28th for $999. You tell me that you're selling
Modern
these bunch of cards. No, hold on. Like, telling you're selling me like a set for $999, bro. We've seen like ridiculous prices. We've seen ridiculous. We've seen ridiculous prices on Magic merch before. Um, like this is just like some whale stuff, and that's really cool. But usually, when you tell me you're charging someone $1,000 for like a set, I'm thinking like, oh man, this is probably like a sheet of cards essentially, or like a really cool like box with presentation, kind of like Beetle and Grimm did. No, no, no. What is the 30th anniversary spectacular package that they want to sell you for $1,000? JP, can you give everybody a hint?
It's not one pack. No, actually, it's not all the cards. It's not one pack. It's not China. It's not two packs. Not three packs.
It's not 160 packs. It's
It's
not a
not
booster box.
it's not a booster
It's
box.
not it's not like really cool, one of those little cool collectors that got like 12 boosters kind of, or like
A one, a two, a three, four.
four booster packs. You spend $999, and out of a large collection of magic cards with beautiful art, you have the opportunity, the chance, the roll of the dice, the pull of the little lever on the old school casino machine to pull a Black Lotus.
Oh, wait. Some packs contain two rares and might even contain power 9.
Ooh, might even contain power 9. So I want everyone to anyone who's just like with their jaw dropped and is kind of going, no, 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 these guys are like talking shit, right? Wizards of the Coast wants you to pay not 1,000. I'm sorry, $999 plus shipping, plus all the like taxes, because you're gonna get taxed for that. All these wonderful things for 4 booster cards, which are described here as: each display of 30th Anniversary Edition will contain 4 packs of pure nostalgia reimagined in a modern context. Each pack contains 15 cards, 13 cards in the modern frame, 1 rare, 3 uncommons, 7 commons, 2 basic lands, plus 1 basic land in retro frame, 1 additional retro frame card, and a token.
I don't think we. I
You are paying $1,000 for 4 boosters.
for the possibility of.
For the no. Like let's even forget the possibility for a second. You know what? Like you're paying $990 for the possibility of pulling a Black Lotus out of a set that has
Also,
that's
also,
it's a set. It's essentially a set. Even if it's smaller, it doesn't matter. It's a set, right? 4 boosters for $1,000. That's 200 power, like $250 per pack for 4 packs of non-tournament legal proxies.
these are proxies. This is technically a fake cards. You can't use these.
They literally tell you they are not tournament legal.
You know what's funny? You know what's gonna be really funny? Seeing a non-tournament legal island, a
Yeah,
non-tournament legal mountain.
a non-tournament legal token.
I mean, you can use tokens for whatever, but
Yeah, but you know how like sometimes like they'll get picky about it. Like they'll be like, oh, like you're in a tournament, like you try to use like official tokens, whatever. Oh! We got our guy over here that we've been ignoring for the past few minutes. Lazy Ed boy. So he says, "Ayo, these packs that broke the reserve list rules." Yes, they
yes,
have officially.
yes,
If
yes.
so, from what I understand, right, the way that at some point apparently the reserve list works, right? You can't print anything that is like an equivalent to the card, right? They can't have like the same ability as the card. Um, You can't print anything on the same art either, right? So essentially, you just can't print the card. And on top of that, there was apparently a hint from Mark Rosewater that the size in itself of the card was somehow important here. As
Oh,
in, you could probably print an oversized Black Lotus if you would like, or a mini tiny Black Lotus, but you couldn't print a Black Lotus that looks like a tournament like legal like sized apparently.
I really want to mention. Gambling is my bad.
Gambling is my passion.
I really want to mention other creators. I'm not going to mention the creator, very famous creator for Magic the Gathering. So much of my disappointment in 30th edition is that for years Wizards said they couldn't subvert the reserve list, like subvert, not abolish, subvert, by printing non-tournament legal versions. Now we know they can, but it was to make reserve list cards for casual play available and accessible. So it's not like they can't. It's just that they don't want it to be accessible. They don't want it for to be. Like they could make this accessible, but they've decided not to.
I mean, to be completely fair though, I mean not fair. There's another word I'd like to use for that, but what I'm saying is we knew exactly what the reserve list was since day one. So I don't. So that's not entirely my complaint with this. I think that if there's one post from one of the creators, I would have to look it up. I forgot exactly where I found it. What kind of like hurt me in a certain way is that this is literally a product aimed for whales, yes, but also commander players.
Ah, yes,
Like
I remember. I
it's just
mentioned.
blatantly
Uh,
going, hey, we made all these things that are non-tournament legal. It's not like there's a format in which people, play non-tournament legally that would really benefit from the use of this product.
uh, something that you just mentioned is like whaling. Yeah, someone was like, "Hey, yo, Wizards of the Coast, stop reading Moby Dick," or like, "Whoa, it's like they turned into Ahab. They be whaling." It's like, whoa.
It really is a shame. I think that what gets to me as well, like on top of everything that's gotten to me in the past like 5 minutes, is that once you start going down, you start seeing stuff like Channel, and Channel is great. It's an iconic card. It's amazing. Whatever. Yeah, right. But it's banned everywhere, anyways. Um, you got like your Icy Manipulator, your Hypnotic Seer. Like already seeing these three cards here, like just makes it a problem for me because you're opening a booster pack that still has like straight up commons.
I mean, channel's not a common, but
No, not channel, but like Icy Manipulator, like
is an uncommon.
a tapper like for four, dude.
Icy
Like you're
Manipulator.
getting
Hey, okay, wait. Icy Manipulator is still playable. That's how good it is. In limited. In limited, this is a top pick. People
limited,
take this.
baby. Yes, but that's limited, bro. You're like one of the few people. Like if you divide Magic's population in percentages, you're like the 10% that actually likes playing. Nah, not the 10%. There's actually a lot of people that enjoy playing limited, but like no one's no like not enough people are like using these in the first place because they only work in like specific formats. It's
Yeah.
not like I don't know, like in Commander where you can just kind of like chuck everything in there. Just like,
Either way, this is just the most. In the words of our wise director, Orengo, this is the most egregious shit I have ever seen.
this is the most egregious shit Wizards of the
No.
Coast
This is
has pulled to
ever.
this day.
No. This ever. I've never seen a company do something like this. I've seen companies sell like beaten up, destroyed shoes saying, "Oh, look, they're vintage and they're like this is the style," and sell them for like $500. But they're shoes. You could wear shoes. You know, you can't.
Hey, I mean, this is still
No,
art. It's still
no,
cool,
no.
but
No, this is also yet another reason for Magic to be Commander only. Then this isn't pushing anything. This is literally just like, hey, if like someone's gonna buy this, it's $1,000 in our pocket. Let's go, because there's no
yeah,
reason to buy this. There's no
this is
there's
this
it's
is
like
literally just like Hasbro slash Wizards of the Coast. I don't even care who's to blame at this point. Just kind of going, if I put out a thing, you will fucking buy it.
let's test the waters. How many people will buy this? $1,000. Yep. This is this. Let's see.
This is literally like like just probing because this is insane. This is absolutely insane, dude. This is just saying I can literally do whatever with the price because it cost me like 10 cents to print out this whole freaking product, dude. I don't know, maybe like $2. I'll actually, you know what? At some point, I will actually look up how much does it cost to print that amount of cards and like because it's less than a booster box worth of cards. It's four boosters.
It's a collector's boosters. Like actually no, it's the double masters 2022 collector booster type thing. But even then, I think you get you get better stuff there. This is like capitalistic greed
At
of
its
no end.
finest.
Yeah, I don't even want to look at the cards anymore.
That's the end of them, thankfully.
That's it.
Ancestral
Stop.
recall, like this whole image just causes pain, man.
Pain.
Like I remember Jorge, one of our friends back at the store, actually said like he said the words. I think it was back in like 2021 or 2020. He said like Wizards of the Coast is reprinting like the Power Nine and is reprinting like stuff from the reserve list. And I'm just
I
like,
remember that. Yeah.
yeah. And I was like, I mean, look, you're not wrong. Oh, to answer your question, Lazy Ed Boy, no, none of them are legal
That's,
for any kind of play.
yes, my non-legal island. I'm. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You know, like you know how much those non-legal islands are going to cost. They're going to be like $10 an island, 20. No, it's insane. I don't want to think about it. It's four boosters. It is 60 cards. It is a standard slash modern's worth of cards
It's
of
it,
non-legal cards. Let me pay $40 to not play this card, bro. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
40. You
That's
mean
pretty accurate.
you mean $1,000?
I, I was thinking more about like the island, right? Maybe like a $40 island. Maybe does that seem reasonable? We have four boosters, $200 for a booster. JP, do you not find it reasonable for your basic islands to be $40?
Nope.
What? Insane. What do you mean? Look at those. They're in the old frame and everything. They're almost indistinguishable from the real thing. JP, come on.
So you flip it around.
Till you flip it around, till you see the stamp at the bottom, till you realize that they just went. You can't use it. Like they're there, but you can't use them. Like it's literally aimed at commander players. Like there's
Nah. It's It's aimed to the sky. It is hope. It is hope it lands on something. They are hoping someone
You know,
buys it.
you
They
know what
are
the problem
hoping
is, JP?
this
You know
makes a profit.
what the problem is though? FOMO, my dude.
No, 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 no,
FOMO.
no. There's no fear of missing out in on this.
No,
Miss out.
not from us. Not from us. But it all starts with the one guy that just goes, or girl, whatever, one person that just goes, I kind of want that.
Nope.
If I'm
Nope.
the only person that has that, that thing is worth something. And that's the problem, JB. Because the one person that goes, I need one of those. I just want to have one of those. Is also the same person on like the other side of the world that's thinking, I could just get the one.
Nope.
Like I can afford it right now. I could just get the one. I could hope someone buys one and buy a booster off of them. And then there's the dude that picks it up and says, you know what? I, it's worth $1,000. I can get one of those, and like a year from now, I can probably sell off some individual boosters for like, I don't know, maybe like $1,000 a pop, like 500 a pop. Because if someone buys this and like nobody else freaking buys it, like they're just thinking like, oh, like this is like your big like thing. Like if you're one of the few that buys it, you're just gonna be like, since this product, like if no one bought the product, eventually someone's gonna like see the collector's value in this or something. And since there's a bunch of people thinking the same goddamn thing, these things are gonna disappear. These things are gonna
Let them.
disappear
Let
from the
them disappear.
inventory,
Let them disappear from the earth. Burn them.
bro. Mr. Beast is gonna have to come along and like try to like get all these together to burn them, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Uh,
the amount of whales that are most likely just gonna go. This is gonna be a product no one's gonna buy. This is the thing that's gonna be like a long term ass like collectible. People are gonna be looking for these like on TCG Player the next day. Actually, JP, when do you think that we're gonna start seeing the prices for these things on TCG Player? People
hopefully
like
never.
speculating their BS.
Hopefully never.
Hopefully, hopefully, my dude. Oh man, but yeah. Anything else you'd like to kick us off with, JP? Just like
Mm,
well, kick us
Nope.
off, but like you just kick
Mm,
the rest of us down, I suppose.
Nope. This is why I wanted to leave this for the last, because this just puts me in a bad mood.
It's
It's
just a
it's
it's a slap to the face, to be honest. Just straight up.
yes.
Just gonna leave the ancestral recall there for everyone to stare at. And also, yes, lazy Ed boy. This set is literally useless. Once more,
So now
thank
that
you.
we're gonna be wrapping up, uh, Chris, where can the people find you?
People can find me here in the Cardboard Cave podcast. You can also actually find me going to the store a little bit more often now. Down in Capitan Granuja. If you guys ever want to like come down for a commander game and playing new stuff, it'll be fun, I promise. You can also find me on my Twitch. You can find John at in social media over at Big Boss 117. Well, now it's actually become the Cardboard Cave Twitch. I almost forgot about that for a second. You can find both him and Orengo and all of his podcasts. JP, where can they find you? And
You
and
can
do you remember, like, where the names of the podcasts? There's 15
you,
in
you
Richport that I know Alejandro
you
does.
can find me here in the Cardboard Game podcast. You can find Orengo in the 15 in Richport.
15 in
You can find him in his own podcast, Cinemas
Richport.
Podcast. Uh, John and Orengo have subtitles required, which is where they go through foreign movies. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they're still with the movie guy. I'm not sure. They've been saying about scheduling issues or something about that, so that you can probably find them over there. Uh, and you could just Google Orengo. He's still currently in New York, right?
Yes, he's in New York. I don't know if he's
He's
working on
going places.
something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like, I don't know what the deal is, but I just hope that whatever it is, it's just something amazing, because everything he
Success.
makes so far has
We
been
wish
amazing.
success
Man.
on our friend. Anyways, that is all for today. We'll see
Tonight,
you
but today also
tonight.
works too.
Whoever to our listeners, whatever hour it is, that is all. We hope to see you and tune in for the next one.